Good morning, T-Birds, and thank you for joining us on this Friday morning. I'm Abel Griswold, and this is CTV. In response to recent school shootings around the country, many students at Coronado are fearing for their personal safety. Here's Faith with the story.
Since the school shooting in Parkland, many students haven't felt as safe in school anymore.
I feel moderately safe at this school knowing that there's security walking around, but I don't feel entirely safe because it is such a big campus and it is very open. So
I feel a little bit less safe in school now that I know that anybody on campus can bring weapons or guns or any sort of that onto the school without anybody knowing.
The steps are still the same. As soon as the announcement comes on, the door closes, the door should be locked, and you find a corner that keeps you low to the ground, and you stay there until a uniformed officer opens the door and clears you.
Due to recent events, we advise students to take precautions more seriously.
The district's requesting that we do more lockdowns with the recent events, and what we're going to do next time is we're going to give the week, and it's going to be at some point during the week. And so we're going to start opening it up and making it more realistic. And there is talk that, and we've done it at points in the past in EPISD where they've done it all out with the SWAT teams and the whole 9 yards. That takes a lot to put together though, but we are looking at making it more realistic.
I don't think the drills are very helpful just because in that event I don't think any of us will really know what we're going to do. And under that kind of pressure it's kind of like you either fight or flight, so I don't think they help very much.
I don't think that we necessarily need more drills, but I think it's important that everybody takes these drills seriously, because when we have these drills, everybody just kind of complains or goes too slow or something like that, and people could get hurt if this was a serious drill.
This has been Faith Adams reporting from CTV. Back to you.
Thank you. Here's Ethan with sports.
This is Ethan with sports. Senior Rose Bearcat has had an outstanding swimming career. This year she qualified for state in 2 events. Here is Nicole with the senior spotlight on our very own Rose Bearcat.
Rose Bearcat, a student here at Coronado High School, is a very high-achieving individual. Not only did Rose qualify for districts, but she is also state-bound.
I've been swimming for 12 years, and I started off swimming on a club called Aqua Posse, but I swam there for 10 years, and then I switched these last 2 years to Radford, and it really helped me a lot, and Coach Levitt also has helped me a lot with swimming in high school swimming.
Rose is a senior, and I've been her high school coach since she was a freshman. She's always worked hard, but this year she's been really focused on qualifying for state, and I've seen her up her game to get ready, and it's paid off.
Definitely since freshman year I've been wanting to make it to state. It's just the competition has been really hard, so I was really happy this year when I finally made it.
While graduation approaches, Rose will be considering her options for swimming at college.
So I probably want to stay in Texas in college, so I'm thinking about going to SMU. I just don't really know if I'm going to swim yet or not.
She works hard with her lane. She inspires others to try and emulate what she's accomplished. So everybody on our team, they're team players. That's what makes our team special. Team is actually practicing with Rose, and that helps rather than just have her practice by herself with me. So her teammates are helping her get ready for state.
Well, I've been teaching Rose. I've had Rose as a student since she was a freshman. I had her for English 1 and then for English 4. Rose was always a very diligent student. Freshman year to senior year, she's been very consistent. You wouldn't even know that she was such a competitive athlete because she doesn't let on about that at all. She just keeps her mind very focused on work. She just gets things done.
This is Nicole Poisson reporting from CTV. Back to you.
In other sports news, the boys baseball team is in Lubbock for a tournament. They will play Centennial and Friendship this weekend. Also, our boys soccer team plays at Franklin at 5:30, followed by our girls at 7. Good Good luck to everyone competing. That's all with sports. Back to you.
Following their recent state trip, the Acadec team has really seen their hard work pay off. Here's Iwan with the story.
Do you know % of Africa covers our planet Earth? If not, just ask one of the Acadec kids who've been studying Africa for the past year in preparation for the recent competition at state. Here's more on the story.
We have practice every morning during zero period, so they actually have a class dedicated to it, so it's before school, so every single day. They also have math practice every Monday with Mr. Ballway. Basically they have packets and they read those packets and we quiz them. They actually have like paper quizzes that we do on. We also do quizzes up on the board. They also prepare speeches and they perform those speeches in front of their classmates when it's getting closer to actual competition, so it's kind of rigorous.
State was really nice. They actually had us at like the Omni Resort up in San Antonio, except it was extremely rainy the entire like weekend, so we couldn't really do much, but the entire like experience was really nice. We have like our entire schedule figured out. We're in a very nice rooms, and like everything we do is at a university or in the hotel, so everything like surrounding us is like really well maintained and taken care of. This year's theme for state was Africa, and I read through all the packets. And this year I focused on really 2 subjects, so I actually studied for like math and speech more than everything else, and I did pretty well in those.
Acadec is now open to all students. If you're interested in joining, just go see Ms. Agita. Good luck next year, Acadec. This has been Lonnie Goldstein reporting from CTV. Back to you.
Thank you for joining us for this week's episode of CTV. I'm Abel Griswold. Have a great spring break.